Fabbiano knocking on the door with a dramatic potential break to love.
15-14.
Senses how much would that fuel Fabbiano just to get the upper hand early here. Yeah, pretty lackluster effort, and it's Fabbiano who jogs to the chair. Thiem with his head down, ousted by Andrei Rublev from the 2019 U.S. Open. That is cutting, and that does the damage.
Yeah, that lack of commitment to come forward from Fabbiano really cost him. You cannot hit defensive shots from inside the court. His serve's got no margin for error. It better be perfect.
30-14.
That was.
Yeah. It was wonderful to see those matches early in Wimbledon, to see it all coalesce and work out nicely, and particularly how to dig deep. Also has a pretty pragmatic approach to tennis.
Game
Everybody
Fabbiano.
wants a shot. This is Thiem going for broke on this forehand, and he can't recover.
When you're that far out of court, you know, hit the ball in the center and try to get your rhythm. If so, I'm going to run you around. And if you're not, well, hope you're hitting the ball well.
Second ace of the game. Well worth the recognition, and just outside here in Arthur Ashe Stadium. Yeah, the wheels are pretty good from Fabbiano. It's going to require something extra special from Thiem early.
15-all.
They put that one right on the line.
What he had, he just kind of just poked this back. He could have given this one a rip. I don't know if he tried to fake out Thiem. I don't think it was that low.
Magnificent stuff.
Really good defense from Fabbiano, able to get this ball right here down below the level of the net. And this time making no mistake.
3-6-1 loss that Dominic suffered in the Canadian Masters. Seemed a little worse for wear, both mentally and physically following that match. Travel, but ultimately had to pull out of the tournament before it even started. So he's had a lot of time off to not only get the body rest. Nice forehand inside out from Fabbiano, but Corey went on to win the match nonetheless. I wonder if he's trying to instill some of that in Dominic, not to be belligerent, or he has 7 winners, but only 2 off of the ground. And he'll add that one to the cachet, but I mean, it's grasping for straws here late and have to come up with that. That's just his second backhand winner. His opening 37 minutes. But it is pretty.
No, it's nice. And, you know, at the end of the day, for this set, it's dire.
Game.
Quality effort as aces 4 and 5 sail past for game number 6.
Game Thiem.
That's a sturdy effort to start off set 2 as you begin the comeback. Challenges abound for Thomas Fabbiano as he tries to protect a 1-set lead. And aggressive right from the outset. Began the match very effective. And he's got himself a hold of love, so challenge accepted as both players start off the set perfectly from the line.
Tough position for Thiem to dig out of. That's the difference to me. When Thiem goes for an offensive shot and doesn't have much say in the next shot.
And just explosive as he uncoils and fires the forehand. 20 of his last 23 from the line for Thiem
leads 2
as he puts
games to 1.
himself to
Second
lead
set,
once
Fabbiano
more.
by 1 set to love.
Don't go out there and try to play crazy. Play within yourself. Play your brand of tennis.
Nifty. You got to endure the moxie and creativity of Thiem.
Twice we've seen that one. And the other thing that's obviously going to factor in is if Dominic Thiem starts to find his range a little bit, starts to play more offensive tennis.
The amount of area Fabbiano had to traverse to go back and forth and back again. And Thiem gets the better of him.
On that tweener.
Absolutely. And he's just being pulled to and fro. We talked about the speed of Fabbiano. Magnificent stuff, but just too much momentum taking him off the court.
He waited a while to get back. I don't know if he saw how good that was, or maybe he thought it was going to be a winner, but you could see him spectating there.
Yeah.
He would have gotten that next shot if he was ready for it. Bet that you can't keep doing that. That's the wager.
I can't maintain.
Mr. Thiem is challenging the call. Right center
Carlos
service
Ramos says once again
Ball
there will
in.
be a chase review as Thiem looks to deny Fabbiano his 8th ace. Called good.
I believe it's good.
Dent says it's good. The mark says it's good.
Game.
Say it's
Fabbiano.
good. Well, Fabbiano attacking, trying to change things up, but same result as it has been for the last 6 games for teams.
Mr. Fabbiano is challenging the call.
I didn't get a good look at that one, but it's worth the challenge either way. And you just get the sense that if Thiem is having opportunities, as we look at his chase review, to increase his level of performance. And you feel like if he just increases it just a tiny, tiny bit.
First opportunity in the better part of 45 minutes and 12 games after he had his opening 2 chances. Thiem. He did so well to defend and stay in the point. Yeah, but that's more what we're accustomed to seeing from Dom.
40-30.
And that's what we've seen a lot of in this set from Dominic Thiem.
And there it is, the forehand. Fabbiano misses, and Thiem does consolidate. He tries to regroup and at least force Thiem to the line.
You know what's interesting is we talked about when he got that break. It looks like he's a little bit more free to go after the backhand on for whatever the reason. And he's going after it. He's still not making.
30-40.
Well, you got to admire the pluck of Fabbiano, but he put himself in no man's land, didn't he? In the middle court, and then Fabbiano was taking a step back. That opened things up for the angle for Thiem, and he delivers as he arrives at his 3rd set point. And this time it doesn't come back.
Game in second set, team.
One set
6 games
apiece.
to
Their
3.
first ever meeting
One set
will
all.
come to a best of 3 set format inside Arthur Ashe Stadium. And throws in a double fault to Cap, a break to Love. And well done by Fabbiano, just taking a bit off, finding an angle, and team's woes continue. No problem for Fabbiano to handle. Might be in position to unload, but goes for something a little softer.
Game, team.
Fun to watch. He's got an all-court player. I mean, he plays great tactical tennis as well. And if there's a better time to come into the net, I don't know it. The idea is you want to be at net with an easy open court volley.
He looks to do so with a hold of serve as well. And he does so. How about this?
Love.
That's the low point of his tennis.
That's a pacey little number as he hits 11 in the ace department at 131 miles per hour. I don't want a short team. Now he has a dozen aces with that pacey offering. And here he's again changing things up. You have to respect Fabbiano in the way he's trying to just take some.
Tell you what, these points are starting to look a little bit different, a lot harder. You can see him running around to get more forehands.
Yeah, and he's committing to the ground strokes now, isn't he, as opposed to going to the slices. A lot more impetus to get aggressive. Bails out on the opening break chance.
Yes.
And opportunity missed.
Fabbiano
able to escape. Dominic Thiem serving to stay in set number 3 to avoid falling behind 2-1 to Fabbiano. And the forehand has started to heat up a bit, but is this too little too late for this set, Taylor Den? Quality D. And they appreciate it here in Arthur Ashe Stadium for Fabbiano's effort.
He played just 1 or 2 extra balls, and he has been rewarded for it in the past. Not on that point, but you know, that plays again. That plays into Thiem's mind. Man, I got to hit that ball a little bigger then so it doesn't come back.
Yeah. Great scrambling, and then look where he ends up. Oh, Thomas.
Yes.
A couple of really good backhands there, and that angle back turned the point around for Fabbiano. Again, just stock standard play. Very good playing.
Starting to feed into the belief now of the Italian more and more.
Deuce. Deuce.
Love 15.
Love 30.
About that lob. That lob looked a little stiff in the arm there.
Quality stuff. That is good tennis from the Italian. Today. Not with Fabbiano and how desirous he is of a positive result this afternoon.
Selection from Thiem right there. Oh man, you just got a guy who hit a double fault, not by a little bit, but by a foot.
And on break point, no less. That's wide. Thomas Fabbiano.
Game
a
and
set
set
away
set
from the
Fabbiano.
biggest win of his
6
career
games to 3.
as he takes a 2-set-1
Fabbiano
lead
leads
over
2 sets
four-seed
to 1.
Dominic Thiem.
I really think that applies to Thiem. I like his attitude. The third thing could just be an unwillingness to change, an unwillingness to adapt.
Consecutive loss when falling behind 2-1, including last year here at the U.S. Open, the quarterfinals. Fabbiano just continuing to plug away and finding all sorts of ways to disrupt Thiem's pass.
The vast majority of my backhands, and that was a play that bothered me so much, is if somebody took a ball early, came into my backhand.
The high octane stuff that Thiem has occasionally produced today. And giving as good as he's been getting more often than not.
30 love.
Up and down with such a sharp angle. Tough to see from here.
Doing everything right and continuing to maintain that high level. Fabbiano with another brilliant hole to match Thiem.
Once you get the opponent off the court, the ball gets easier, but Fabbiano hit a great shot there. The only thing that made that volley comfortable was Thiem did have a lot of court to work with because his approach was so good.
(30-14).
I mean, he is playing some really good stuff. If Thiem isn't perfect, you know, and that again, that great approach.
And the break.
Game,
it's
Fabbiano.
the third time today Thiem has been broken. Right in the strike zone.
And the reasoning is you come out net on the the bad side of that.
And Fabbiano on his game. And his team finds himself at a deficit once more.
15-4.
And there you go. Exactly what Fabbiano has been able to do today. Getting ahead of team and ask one more question.
Around it, do different things. You're out there on an island in tennis. And then you have the matchups as well. Sometimes players just don't like the feeling of playing a certain type of player.
And look who's come to the party.
Game, second match, Fabbiano, 6-4, 3-6, 6-3,
in his many majors. Tomas Fabbiano is victorious as he knocks out 4-seed Dominic Thiem on a day that has seen a number of seeds in this part of the draw set packing, and it opens things up. And for the Italian, a marvelous performance nets him a 4-set win.